StarCraft fans! This is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. This is a game between PtitDrogo and MarineLorD on Frozen Temple. In the bottom right side of the map, we have the red Terran player. It is MarineLorD from Millennium Gaming. And in the top left side of the map, we have the blue Protoss player. It is PtitDrogo from My Insanity. Alright, so a PvT for you guys from spottytool.com. Again, trying to get over this cold a little bit. It's not affecting my voice too much, but there is a little bit of a post-nasal drip here that is causing me to sound funny from time to time. So I might mute the microphone and have a bit of a coughing fit so that you don't have to hear it. But, yeah, from time to time. So again, spottytool.com, great resource for replays. Check them out. Link in the description if you want to see more. Alright, so back to the PvT. We do have a gateway first here from PtitDrogo, moving on into a Rax first from MarineLorD. Now, MarineLorD, despite his name, does actually like Reapers quite a bit. So nothing too untoward about him doing that opening instead of Marines. We'll see how that works out, though. Probe moving out for PtitDrogo and throwing down the expansion as well. So a bit of an early Nexus out of PtitDrogo. Early expansion from MarineLorD, possibly? I don't know what we're going to see, but here's the Rax, and the Rax is going to begin producing something immediately, and it is going to be a Reaper. So this Reaper's name is I'm a Gamer. I'm a Gamer Ghost here after I'm a Gamer, who we are all aware of in the StarCraft 2 scene. And we're going to see if he can get into the Hall of Fame or not. Again, it's a difficult thing. It's a difficult thing to do. You got to get several probe kills. You got to get maybe, I was going to say a Zealot kill, but that doesn't make any sense. Maybe save an SCV's life. It's a little bit more difficult, I think, in TVP than TVZ to get into the Hall of Fame, because Lings are much, much easier to kill. But either way, here goes I'm a Gamer. Moving out across the map, hopping down using his jetpack ability. He could have gone down that ramp, but no. Instead, he hopped off the cliff like a cool dude. And actually, just sitting here. No, dude, you go scout. Go do some things. I mean, I know it's hard against Protoss because they got Mothership cores out and they got Adepts out at this stage in the game, and you have a really tiny window to really get any probe kills, but he is not even trying here. That, man, I'm a Gamer. Alright, we'll keep an eye on you. If you couldn't be involved in some major battles, we'll give you some points, but otherwise, dude, you're a bit of a disappointment. Hey, probe kill here. I mean, that's fine, I guess. Whoa, double pylon throw by PtitDrogo. Here comes the Mothership core. Gonna try to photon overcharge this thing. Now he has to save the Terran army. Hey, look at this. Maybe he does have something to do. Maybe he does. An Adept coming in as well to clear out the Reaper. Oh, no, but Marines now here. Excellent, excellent. Okay, KD8 charge is gonna knock that Adept back. Get out of here, but not in time. He couldn't kill either of the pylons. I'm a Gamer desperately trying to do this thing. And does the Adept want to kill? I don't know. Either way, photon overcharge is now here. What? PtitDrogo making this thing work. Trying to do what he can is our Reaper friend. I'm a Gamer, and actually moving out, leaving everybody to their own devices here. What are you doing? I mean, maybe trying to get kills on the back end of this. I don't know. Trying to get enough Marines out to kill this Mothership core is MarineLorD, but he's trying, man. Photon overcharge is just so scary, especially at your front door. Adept killing the SCV, the one SCV at the natural base of MarineLorD. Marines chasing, pushing back that Mothership core. Tank here as well, not even getting into siege mode. And yes, he does manage to break the contain, taking out that pylon. I'm a Gamer does get cleaned out back here, unfortunately. Let's watch him die. Where are you at? Oh, he gets surrounded. Oh man. Oh, man. I'm a Gamer. Get surrounded by probes. What an ignominious death. Sad one. Alright, so MarineLorD survives. Let's take a look at the resources lost. Who came out on top there? Wow, dead even there. 425 lost for the Protoss and 450 lost for the Terrans. So, yeah, no one's really in the lead at this point. It's 35 to 28 Harvesters, though. PtitDrogo has a nice worker count advantage over MarineLorD to this point. But again, MarineLorD doesn't need as much resources to be as cost efficient and competitive as PtitDrogo does, so nothing much to worry about there. Oracle follow-up from PtitDrogo. Man, aggressive build here from PtitDrogo, throwing the Oracle following after the proxy pylon photon overcharge play. Maybe that's why you send the Reaper out. Maybe the Reaper could have caught that probe before the probe got down here and threw down those pylons. What do you think about that? Was that a possibility? Oracle here, 1 kill, killing some Marines, but too many other Marines. Get out, Oracle, 2 kills. 2 kills is fine, but almost dead is not fine. Adepts coming up the front here as well. Another Oracle on the way. 3rd base behind this for PtitDrogo. Man alive. Our French player is showing no mercy to his fellow French player. Viking taking down 1 Oracle, though. That's a nice pickup by MarineLorD, getting those Vikings out. A great choice against Oracles. Adepts, I don't know, man. Oh, gets the supply depot just in time. Just in time. Oracle picking off a couple Marines here and there. Reinforcing Marines show up. Oracle swinging around in the main base. No, retreating. Retreating instead, getting away from this terrible place where Marines patrol left and right. Liberator coming in for MarineLorD as well. Adepts still can't get through here because it's a wall. They can't go through buildings. Tank splash, chasing them away. Adepts are like, okay, this is not an ideal situation for us, that's for sure. Trying to kill the SCV building the bunker is this Oracle, but no. Nope, gets chased away by the Marines and the Viking. The Viking saying, get your Oracle butt away from my SCV, trying to build stuff. He's just trying to build stuff, man. He's not hurting you in any way. Liberator coming over. Phoenix sees it, though. Phoenix sees it. Photon overcharge as well. Immediately visible. Just trying to get as many kills as possible. The answer is going to be 0 kills before the Phoenix kills her. So goodbye, Liberator. It was nice knowing you, but you are now completely dead. Adepts at the front and moving out. Tanks, Marines, MarineLorD will be a victim no longer. Lots of tanks for MarineLorD, actually. A Marine tank play. Adepts getting right on top of this, though. Canceling the transfer at the last second. I was going to say, I don't know. That was ideal. It's 4 tanks and a bunch of Marines and just like maybe 8 Adepts here. Oracle does get a revelation off, but killed by Vikings in exchange. And MarineLorD pushing up the middle of the map, trying to take out his Protoss foe who has been a thorn in his side for the previous 6 minutes and 50 seconds. 3rd base up for PtitDrogo, though, and MarineLorD needs to do some serious damage, or he is in trouble through the mid-game and the late game. Tanks setting up on the low ground. Tanks setting up on the mid-ground. And getting some splash damage off on those Adepts. Again, canceling a transfer is PtitDrogo. He's just scouting, seeing what's going on here. Throwing up some missile turrets as well. Really setting up shop. Is MarineLorD. 3 missile turrets coming up. Photon overcharge just out of the range of these turrets. Tanks, though, in range of that pylon. With the vision provided from those medevacs, the Adepts going to finish this transfer now. I think they need to before those missile turrets get up here. They do. The Adepts come right on in. Stalkers coming from the top side, trying to focus down as many of these tanks as possible, but no, they get 1. They get 1, but all the Adepts die. MarineLorD in a very strong position right here. Throwing up bunkers to MarineLorD. Wow, turnabout is fair play, he says. I'm going to build stuff in your base because you build stuff in my base first of all. Again, tank splashing down yet another pylon. Will that supply block PtitDrogo? No. No, it will not. This is a very aggressive contain from MarineLorD, setting up siege. 3rd base in trouble. Mothership core gets taken down by the Vikings and the Marines. Phoenix dying there as well. Tank splash on everything. An Immortal coming from this right side. Tanks trying to do this, but no, not going to happen. And that's it. GG from PtitDrogo. PtitDrogo is defeated, and MarineLorD is victorious in this PvT. Wow, that was a good one. Good aggressive 2-base push there by MarineLorD after weathering the aggression from PtitDrogo. Finally turns the tables on his Protoss opponent, sets up bunkers, missile turrets, tanks. That is tough. That is tough stuff for PtitDrogo to deal with. And the Phoenix weren't really much good in that battle. The Stalkers were useless with the number of tanks that were there, and the Marines cleaned up everything else. MarineLorD was expanding behind this, so it wasn't crazy 2-base all-in, but very, very strong play from MarineLorD. A nice victory there. So we're going to make this a sneaky twofer for you today. So we're going to go ahead and throw up another PvT. If I can find one with PtitDrogo and MarineLorD again, I think we'll do a game 2 in this series. Make our own little tiny series, sneaky series here for those of you who watch this game today. And we will be right back. Welcome back, StarCraft fans, to Game 2 of our Sneaky Twofer featuring MarineLorD and PtitDrogo here on Frost, the Ladder Edition. In the top right side of the map, we have the Red Terran player, again, MarineLorD from Team Millennium. And in the bottom right side of the map, we have the Blue Protoss player, PtitDrogo from My Insanity. Alright, so both players are French, but they are from different teams, which maybe brings a little bit of strife into their conversations, I am certain. But this is Game 2 of our Sneaky Twofer. Welcome aboard. Hope you were fooled well by game number 1 ending when it did because you thought it went longer because this cast was longer. Haha! Haha, trickery from Falcon Paladin. I like doing it this way. I think it's very fun indeed. Keep you on your toes, right? You never know when a game's going to end. If it could be a sneaky twofer at any moment in time. Yes, that is what I think. All right, so we're going to see another Reaper here. Man, the I'm a Gamer name was just cursed. Just cursed. But we used it. We used it. It was a disappointment for sure, but we'll delete it from the list. We'll move on to the next one that actually has an amazing backstory. We'll see if MarineLorD uses it, though. Again, difficult to go Reaper expand on this map because it's a 4-player map. It is huge. Unless you scout with an SCV first, it's impossible to know where your opponent is. You're likely going to go to the wrong place with your Reaper, so often Terran players don't even really bother sending a Reaper out, first of all. So we'll see what MarineLorD does. He's got 2 refineries, so no, I don't think it is going to be a Reaper Marine. Marine instead. All right, so double refinery open. Probe scouts this thing out beautifully. Does he? Does he scout this out? He does. He sees it exactly what he needs to see. Great job. PtitDrogo with the scout, seeing that double refinery open. Likely going to be a Banshee type thing. Could be. That's what I like to assume it is when I see 2 refineries for my Terran opponent as Zerg is Banshee, but could be other stuff. I suppose we'll keep an eye on that. Maybe double Liberator would also be very good in this situation. Factory on the way, building a reactor on the barracks. Could swap it over to the factory. It could be just a mech build out of MarineLorD. This is patch 3.8, so mech is a little bit more viable than it used to be. Still, I would say not great. To put a nice spin on it, it's not great, but it's better. It's better. We'll just say that one. Nope, factory throwing down a tech lab of its own. Starport coming up. Okay, so tech lab there for the starport swap over, making Marines. Okay, so I think we are going to see Banshees in this situation. Expansion already up for PtitDrogo. No sign of such thing from MarineLorD, so it's going to be a pretty crazy one-baser from MarineLorD. PtitDrogo needs to be ready for this, is what he needs to do. He is sending an Adept on up. Psionic transferring its way on towards the Terran base. SCV scouting where his opponent is, and again, went to the wrong places twice. Now going to the correct location. Warp Get research on the way for the Protoss player, and the Adept shouldn't be able to see much of anything other than the barracks, couple supply depots, and some Marines, which really doesn't tell PtitDrogo much of anything whatsoever. So making a single starport and a factory with a tank. So this is almost like a flying tank build, but flying tank does not exist anymore. So maybe MarineLorD forgot. Maybe he forgot you can't... Oh, supply blocked. Okay, supply blocked for about 2 seconds. Fine. Fine. We'll allow it. We will allow it here in Falcon Paladin's brain head. He is doing tank droppy stuff. What is happening? You can't do flying tanks and bringing SCVs with him. What is going on? What is going on, MarineLorD? He's bringing Marines down. He's got a tank full of 3 SCVs, or a medevac rather, full of 3 SCVs and a tank. Bringing another SCV with him. Is he doing, like, build a bunch of bunkers and missile turrets at the front of your opponent's base and try to murder him that way? Tank in siege mode. SCVs here as well. And setting up just in range. Yep, throwing down that bunker. Here it is, PtitDrogo. Here it is, Mr. MarineLorD, taking out that pylon very easily. Nope, actually de-sieging the tank. What is happening? Lifting the tank. A bunch of Adepts and probes coming on in, breaking this thing. PtitDrogo says, get out of my neighborhood. Get out of my neighborhood. Does manage to save the tank, though. Good job, MarineLorD, saving it. Another tank setting up in siege mode, getting some splash damage off there, landing the tank, trying to hold it, lifting one of the tanks. Are these Phoenix? Once again, Marines trying to do what they can. Adepts not very good against tanks, you'll notice, though. Although killing one, and the rest of the Marines die. Liberator showing up as well, getting some shots off on these units, but 3 Phoenix versus a Liberator. PtitDrogo looking okay at this point, but still somehow a tank remains, and a handful of Marines for MarineLorD, but he does decide to back on out. So PtitDrogo broke that really efficiently, mostly thanks to his Phoenix, mostly thanks to his mothership core, and MarineLorD is forced to go back home with his tail between his legs, down a base, and about like double the workers of his opponent. So PtitDrogo, strong defense there. Phoenix flying around saying, what up, Viking, we'll kill you real fast. Nope, tried to, couldn't quite pull it off. For Phoenix, not quite enough to do it with Marines on the ground anyway. Vikings with that extra range doing a splash, not splash, but just hitting pretty hard as well. So it's 27 to 42 harvesters. PtitDrogo has a nice lead, and yeah, MarineLorD needs to go for this. He needs to go for it, is the thing. Couple Marines trying to reinforce their friends, getting picked up by the Phoenix. Phoenix flying right on in. Missile turret is just finishing at the last second in that mineral line. Woo! That was close. If PtitDrogo could have prevented that missile turret from constructing, he would have been just fine, is what I think. The Viking getting destroyed immediately as it pops out of the starport. MarineLorD needs to win this now, is what he needs to do. He needs to win this now, and I am not convinced he can do it. Tank setting up on the low ground. Viking trying to kill Phoenix that are buzzing around like insects very annoyingly. Tank does get a splash on these Adepts, causing them to burn with fire for a couple seconds. Missile turret thrown up in the middle of this tank formation. Just very slowly, methodically pushing up with the tanks. Vikings splashing on that Phoenix as well. So MarineLorD on one base. He's on a ticking timer right now is the problem. He needs to kill PtitDrogo. And I would say the next 3 minutes or he's out. He's not winning this thing. He needs to do some serious damage or kill him or he's done. Adepts coming on in here. Marines need to deal with the Adepts is the problem. But so many Stalkers coming in as well. Here's tanks splashing on everything. But that's it. GG. From MarineLorD. MarineLorD is defeated and PtitDrogo is victorious. So incredible defenses 2 times in a row from PtitDrogo. Just has that build where he gets the expansion up and has enough units to hold off this one base aggression from MarineLorD. Good decision making too, pushing on that that contained by MarineLorD before the bunkers were finished, before the Marines could get inside, and really pushing it away, using the Phoenix beautifully, just beautifully using those Phoenix, and that was going to be it. So great job. Good little sneaky twofer PVT there from Falcon Paladin. 1 Protoss, 1 Terran win. Everybody should be happy on some level today. And that's going to be it from me. So this has been Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. Go ahead and hit that like button. Hit the subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, and Patreon, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching. And you take care of yourself.